8.5 years ago, I started my ambit business. I'm a former educator, and 8 years ago, I lost my position in education with a master's degree and 2 bachelors. I had no idea how to do ambit. I had no idea what energy was all about. All I knew was on, off. And if the electricity was off, I was not a happy camper because it takes a lot to look like this every morning, I'm just saying. I started to work my business out of desperation. You know, desperation will do things for you that you have never done in your life. You see, I needed money. I was going to lose my house, my car. I didn't know how I was going to live. So I started to work my ambit business and didn't know a thing about it. I had no business partners, no customers, and didn't know how to work it. But I knew this. Zechariah 4:10 says, "Do not despise the small beginnings, because the Lord rejoices when the work begins."
Woo-hoo!
When I started working my business, I realized now that God broke off that education for me to go forward into a business I didn't know how to work. You see, now I've made friends all over the country. You are my ambit family, and this is my ministry that God has given me to go forward, and I hope you realize that you've got that power in your hands. But there are 2 reasons and 2 words why my business was successful. 2 words: action and attitude. So let's talk about the word action for just a minute. You see, action is the process of doing something. And attitude is the belief in yourself that you can change your behavior. Do you have attitude and do you have action in this business? Because this business is about taking action. But one of the things that will hold us back every time is fear. Fear can make us paralyzed. It can make us do nothing in this business. When you were little and you learned to walk, you took action. That's how you walked into this room. When we got married, had families, started to have kids, you see, we took action. You started a job maybe. You took action because of that job. Our ambit business requires action as well. But again, fear can paralyze us. Do you know that fear is mentioned 365 times in the Bible? You know why? 1 for each day of the year. Do not fear. Guys, there is no reason for us to have fear in this business if you take action and have the attitude that you need. But Sir Isaac Newton's first law says, an object in motion will remain in motion, and an object at rest will remain at rest. Have you been in motion in your ambit business, or are you doing nothing in your ambit business? This is the year of vision. This is the year for change for us. But in order to do that, we have to have no fear. We have to take action and have an attitude that this business can change our lives. You see, this business changed my life financially, and it can for you too. It's changed so many lives. Why not you? But in order to do that, you have to take leadership. You took action to be here today in the Woodlands, Texas. That's action. And now you're here to take on leadership roles, because becoming a leader means leading your team and helping so many others learn how to do this business. A leader can change the way that your life lives for the rest of your life. And an impactful leader can change mindsets all over the world. Are you that leader? Are you? Let's think about the lion for just a minute. The lion is king of his domain. He is king of the jungle. But wait, he's not the biggest animal in the jungle. He's not the fastest, he's not the heaviest, and he is certainly not the smartest. But do you know that an elephant would be terrified, giraffes, hippos will be terrified of a lion in the lion's presence? In fact, the lion can make the elephant act like a sheep in his presence. Why? 2 reasons. Action and attitude. You see, when the lion sees that giraffe, when he sees that elephant, he looks at that elephant and he says, lunch. And I'm going to eat him. You see, he has a goal in mind. He's going to take that attitude of he is hungry and he is going to move forward and he's going to eat that elephant even though the elephant is bigger than he is. He has attitude and he takes action. We have to do that as leaders. You see, that lion doesn't sit back on the couch and say, I wonder if that elephant would mind if I ate him for lunch. I wonder if that elephant would be offended if I asked to eat him for lunch. Guys, we sit and we worry about what people are going to think in this business about what we do. Nobody pays my bills except for me. And this business has made me financially free. So I am helping people, and you are too, because you are a leader. Are you a spectator? Are you a participant in your business? You see, I want to be a participant in my business, not a spectator sitting my butt on the couch worried about if I'm going to offend anybody in this business. I want to change people's lives. Do you have goals in your business? Goals take action. Do you have dreams in your business? Because dreams take action. You see, goals are just a fairy tale if you don't take action. You know, a lot of us have adopted a word for the year. Anybody done that? Adopted a word for the year? I challenge you to adopt the word action for your word for 2020. And in order to do that, we've got to take action. Because it's just a word in the dictionary if we don't take action. So stand to your feet, everybody. And I want you to repeat, I will take action.
I will take action.
You will what?
I will take action.
What? I can't hear you.
I will take action.